America. This just in. Promote your business here at Rant Radio Network. Call us at 855-969-RANT. That is 855-969-7268. And you'll become the headline.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again, recorded in the city of Whittier. It's the Brothers Bear Podcast live!
Yeah! Woo! Did you say recorded?
Yeah, I did.
Aw, it's okay. No worries. Hey, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back. It's the... I said that weird. Let me do that over again.
You take two.
Yeah,
it's recording.
It's the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. I am your host, Sanch, and as always, I am joined by...
Carlos Madrano.
And Lishwitz.
And today we have a special guest. Current fellow podcaster, stand-up comedian, and geek. Please introduce yourself.
Derek Murray.
Yes, sir. And tell the fans what podcast you're a part of.
I'm a part of two podcasts, actually. I'm a part of the Silly Ass Podcast, which is a group of comedians. We do sketches. And then I'm also part of the Jack of All Nerds Podcast, where we just talk about nerd stuff.
There you go. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. So, of course, we'll be later on plugging more. We have a lot in store for today's episode. This is episode 12. Yeah, episode 12, right?
I was going to ask you, what does it feel like to be in two podcasts? And then I realized, I was in two podcasts.
Yeah. Was it? Can we say RIP to your past podcast, basically, right?
It's going to be coming to
or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's more like Human Giant. See, they're not canceled. And they're not done, but they're still like, they can go off and do more seasons if they want. So you guys never officially went to your fans and said, we're dead, we're done, it's over. True. So, you guys could always come back. So you guys are the Human Giant of podcasting. There you go. So you guys don't even have to worry about it. All right, Lishwetz, play the song.
Oh, yeah, because what time is it?
Yeah, so before we get, I don't hear anything. Well, hopefully it's playing, but let's get into some shout-outs. I don't hear. You don't hear anything. He's shaking his head. No. See, that's why I said maybe we should test it before the show live. We do it live. That's all right. No worries. It's all right. Yeah. So Lishwetz over here sings the song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shouts. What the hell's wrong with me? We got some shout outs.
What's wrong with you, Sanch?
I don't know.
Do we just intro for an hour and a half?
Yeah, seriously. Do it over and over and over again. Yeah, so
that's why we ask for a half hour more to the show.
Yeah. You're like, please, man, I gotta do take two. Yeah. First shout out, as always, goes out to all our Instagram fans. Thank you. There's people that usually I'll post something and they kind of reply back and we'll be yapping back and forth. I know I posted something about a Ghostbusters image of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and I was in a conversation with this one guy and it was awesome. So thank you for following us and just helping us build. Also,
you made somebody's night that night.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, he was like, me and him
replied to me.
Yeah,
it was me, guys. It was me.
Oh, was he? Oh, I didn't even see who I don't even pay attention to it.
No, actually, I should give him I'll look it up right now as you guys give your shout outs. I'll look him up because I actually want to give him his dues. So that's a cool shout out. And then also, as always, M Isabel F on MeWorld11 at MeWorld11 on Twitter. Again, always just promoting us, basically, as they say, pimping us out on the Twitter universe. So awesome. So once again, thank you. So yeah, so you guys, any shout outs? I'll be looking for the guy who was on Instagram, who I should properly give out a shout out to.
Don't worry, he's not watching.
I know. You're like, I don't want that show, forget it. Oh yeah, it's Nocturnal? No, Nocturnal.
Right. I know who that
1987.
Is. Yeah, I know who that is then.
Ooh, who is it?
Who's that?
Some guy named Joel.
Joel?
Yeah.
Shout out to Joel's.
Yeah, Joel's.
Yeah.
Joel's or Joe?
Joel.
All right, cool.
Well, actually, I might get it wrong. He's a twin, so I don't know if I got the right one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's basically the same shout out to the same guy, right?
Yeah. That is.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Going good.
All right, cool. So
don't worry, I don't think he's listening. Maybe we'll find out if he is listening if he comments later on.
You're like, dude, you didn't give the right brother a shout out, man. Do it again.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm not gonna listen
to you guys.
Half
of me.
Take my Instagram post down.
Unfollow.
Click.
Oh,
All right, so yeah, so you guys got any shout outs?
Carlos, do you have any shout outs?
Everybody that came to the last It's Comedy, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Where you at?
I was getting ready for Hardfest.
Oh, that's right. You
this
went, huh?
weekend, yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, makes sense. All right, keep going, Carlos. I'm gonna
that's
bring
it.
up something.
That's all I had to say.
Okay, yeah, because Leschwetz came in here and he's like, "Man, I had a big weekend. I'm a little, I'm a little tired and
A little worn out, guys.
a little worn out." And I didn't think I was like, "Oh, okay," but it's there. You go. That was why. That's why you're a little, down in the dumps in a sense.
Well, I went and then I had to go to work today. I decided to go to work.
All right.
I was like, you know what? I'm still young. I'm young enough to do this.
You're like, I want to be productive today. Yeah.
Wanna make some money.
All right.
I got
cool.
time. What's the point of sleeping, Can do that
Sleep
at
is
night.
for the weak.
Yeah, that's about what I was about to say too.
Did you poop
Exactly.
while you're on the clock?
Huh?
Did you poop while you're on the clock?
Yeah.
That's the best, huh?
I poop every time.
He looked at him like, what a
everywhere.
weird question.
You're like pooping on a clock. What? Photoshop.
Flavor Flav does it all the time.
Right on. All right. What about you? How you got any
I
shout-outs?
didn't even know we were shouting anything out.
Yeah, just say any of your fans. If you got your fans tuning in, anybody, whatever you want to give a shout out to.
No, I'm super excited. I want to. Give a shout out to all the podcasts I do because they're awesome. I'm super excited to be a part of this podcast because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. So,
Right on.
yeah, that's it. Shout out to everybody.
Cool.
What did you like a
man,
real
shout out
Mexican
to the
thing and be
world,
like, shout out to little Spidey,
Yeah.
little puppet.
To my hind over there, girl. Hey, how you doing, doc? Orale. All right, cool. Well, before we get
real quick. I didn't get a chance to say a shout out because I'm not here right now yet. But this one's a special shout out to my little sister. It's her birthday today, and she's turning, I don't know, some age. She's past the teenager. She's a sophomore, so what's that?
she's a sophomore. Oh, better be careful, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know, man.
I remember my sophomore years, and I knew all my friends and what they was doing. I was like, "Oh, you better be careful.
Yeah.
She's a girl."
Don't drink anything they give you, all right?
Yeah.
There's one, all right? There's the number one right there.
Oh, I guess
Anybody
she could
offers
be
you a
anywhere
drink.
between like 13 and like 16, and you have no idea. Like you're not sure.
Yeah,
you could be
yeah, around
anywhere in
there.
that range. I feel like it's a 3-year gap.
I want to say 14. So, yeah, happy
It's
14th
not-
year. No, wait, you know what? Oh, no, I'm sorry. She had a quinceañera last year. So, there you go.
All right.
Now we know.
That's how you broke it down.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well,
16, bro.
see, and that's the thing.
Happy
man.
birthday, sis.
Yeah,
I
and
love
go
you
for the
very
nice
much.
guys. Based
Yes.
on my high school experience, don't go for the a-holes.
Yeah.
They're just gonna break your heart, and you're gonna cry to the nice guy, and then go right back to the a-hole.
Yeah.
I was that nice
Just
guy.
'cause
All the
they're
girls
hot.
ran to.
You know, just because they're so
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah,
It just
and then
doesn't
play
make any
football
sense.
and
Yeah.
Go for the wallflower.
And they're like super
Yeah.
athletic.
the guys that are like me. Hey, being a
They
nerd
got
now is
big
popular.
hands, you know.
Yeah.
What's with
Yeah,
women
being a
and
nerd
big
is in.
hands?
With big hands.
Yeah, just
Well-
women love big hands.
Oh, I thought you meant like what's up with women that have big hands.
No,
I don't know. They're pretty handy, right?
Oh, man.
All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Before the segment, I wanted to talk about because it was a perfect opportunity because I found out some very interesting news today that I had no idea. I'm not sure when this happened. It could have been 2-3 years ago. But the thing is that there's the production company that is it's I am AGI Imagi. They did the remake of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Astro Boy. They actually pitched to Nintendo to get the rights to do Legend of Zelda. And if you show image 1, you could actually see some of the images that I screen captured shots of how it would have looked. That's what the look we were going to. So they actually went to Nintendo and had a whole trailer. You actually could find this online. Like I saw it today. They've been posting it online. And image 2. And it's just it like if you look at it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was like really rendered well. And you could also see if you're a fan of the remake of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in which I actually was shocked that it was a good movie.
I never got a chance to watch it.
Oh, you've never seen it? It's
I
such
feel
a
like
well
because I love Teenage Mutant Ninja
Same here.
Turtles.
Like I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan, so it was like, all right, out of curiosity, let me see where they went.
Yeah.
You could show Image 3 too. And I was just like, all right, you know what? And I gave it a shot. And Ninja Turtles, it was really well done. And at that point, I was just like, okay, I liked it. And when I read this, I was like, oh, that's cool. And the reason why I bring this up, I mean, aside from the news that, hey, Legend of Zelda, like we would have had a freaking game finally. I mean, a movie. But it goes back to last week's episode 11, where we talked about Super Mario Brothers, where because of how horrible that movie was, it gave a bad taste to Nintendo. You know, so because Nintendo passed.
Dude, I own Super Mario Brothers the movie. But fun fact, that movie was so bad, John Leguizamo actually has it on his wall of shame in his house right next to The Pest.
Oh, dude, we talked about The Pest. Remember how we were saying that was such a horrible movie?
Yeah. John Leguizamo agrees, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. And like I said, Bob Hoskins considered his worst acting, in like history of like experience ever. Yeah, I mean that's what sucks. It's been 20 years since that movie. It came out in 1993 and we're in 2013. 20 years and still Nintendo is just like
that movie was so bad that you couldn't even put like Nintendo references in movies. I didn't get too many of those too.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm lost.
Like take it like Wreck-It Ralph. You know how they came out with the video game.
Oh yeah, Mario. Yeah,
right.
Mario.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't get any of that for any of the.
That's what made Wreck-It Ralph so great, though, is that it had all of those tributes and stuff, and you felt like, oh, I remember all of this from my childhood.
And it was properly done too.
Yeah,
when they brought everything.
And at least we know that Wreck-It Ralph 2 is gonna feature more Nintendo, like for instance, like Mario, because they saw how they did it. I mean, but still, like, I mean, if Wreck-It Ralph would have came out like a few years back, maybe by the time this trailer came out, like, Nintendo would have been like, all right, because like there's so many stories. Like there's something that Carlos heard from Comic-Con that one of his buddies said that the guy said that they were charging way too much for the characters, so they said screw it. But then there's another story saying that they had the right to use them, but they didn't know how to properly use Mario, so we'll use them. I mean, that could have been a cop out.
Apparently Luigi costed more than Mario to put in the movie.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
wait, why?
My son loves Luigi.
Who knows?
Really?
Yeah, he loves him more than Mario. He's a big Mario Brothers fan right now.
He likes the tall guy. He doesn't like the midget guy, the shorty. I know. All right, well, we're going to be going to break, and we'll continue more conversation. We'll be talking about the new Doctor when we come back on the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back. Please.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Stop it!
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
We are the Three Guys Rant.
With Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's, the other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69 3 Guys, Guys, and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we are excited to announce our show Live with Aaron and Kelly is on Rant Radio Network. What do we talk about on our show, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
That's right. Go check us out on rantradionetwork.com. That's rantradionetwork.com.
Check it out.
What is the matter, my young apprentice? You can catch them on rantradionetwork.com 24 hours a day. The force is strong with this one.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
And many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast.
live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a Mexican standoff.
Didn't they do that in The Office? Remember that? There was an episode where they're like shooting everybody.
They were?
Fake shooting
Yeah,
everybody?
fake shooting everybody. There was like an episode of The Office where they all did that to each other.
I don't think I remember that.
Okay, somebody's gonna call in for that one.
Yeah, no.
I remember. They're like, I'm a huge Office fan. You're wrong. You're wrong. They never did that. You're probably thinking of episode such and such where they kind of did that. You know, there's people like that where they like, if you don't get it exactly to the T, like they get all crazy and mad on you. That's why, like right now, I mean, if there's any Whovians out there watching right now, we're gonna be talking about Doctor Who, you know. So that's why. So we're, you know, I've watched the show, I but I'm not like a huge fan where you tell me like name all this and that. I don't, you know. But like I said, it's what's huge right now in the news that happened over on Sunday, and you know, I think Carlos, you just started, you know, wanting to give it a shot and start watching it before you even knew there was going to be a...
Well, because there was a couple of times I was just like looking at him like, I don't know if I want to do this.
It's a huge history, that's why. I mean, like, where do you start with all that stuff? Me and my wife actually just started watching it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Megan's the one that got really into it. She's been wanting to check the whole thing out. She's seen the first 2 seasons of the recent series. And I got to tell you... I don't see it yet. Oh man, cheesy acting. The script is kind of weird. Some episodes were awesome. The characters are strange, like those alien babies.
The alien babies?
Have you seen the first season?
Well, I mean, how far back are you going? Are you going
first
where like
season of the new series? Because there's an old series, like I said.
Yeah, like there's like where it jumps
to
back.
89.
Yeah, like was it like 1963? And then I know they had like a certain gap where like, and they came back officially like in 2005, and it's been on since.
That's the one I was.
So you're watching it from the first. That's where Carlos jumped in too.
Yeah,
yeah.
That
started
season.
it back because it's on all. I think it's from. It has from 2005 to 2011, and yeah, I just started. I probably seen the first 2-3 episodes already.
Can I tell you, I haven't watched a single episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's okay. It took me a while.
And every single person I know, they're like, "Why don't you watch the show?" And I'm like, "Because I don't have 50 years to watch."
Well, I know
that's expensive stuff to
right,
watch too,
dude?
right?
Yeah.
Just
I already
to
have
get
a
into the
DVD
history.
condition. Like I already.
Well, I know with me, like in the past, like back when it was actually on in like 05, 06 and all that, like I remember coming across certain episodes on the BBC when we, you know, had cable. I would watch them like, oh, you know, and I always knew like this thing was huge and whatnot. And it wasn't until, again, like I was listening to another podcast and they talked about a certain episode saying it's like it's considered the scariest episode. Like it's really scary for Doctor Who, and it's called Blink. And I watched it and I was like, holy hell, this is like
really?
It is like a freak. And I told Carlos to watch it. And even Carlos agreed with me. So that was the one thing. Like I know over the weekend, like they announced, like there's the big thing about it is like there's always like a main doctor, right? And what happens is like there's at a certain point when he gets like, you know, basically of what I know, like he gets critically hurt or whatever, he regenerates to a new doctor in the sense it's just a whole new body and all that, personality and everything. It's like, and I guess
just like the Phoenix Bros.
Yeah, you know. so like when we started off, when you started watching it, we had Image 1. That was Christopher Eccleston. And that guy, he was the first doctor when they brought back, you know, Doctor Who in 2005. And he only did it for one season. That guy, some of you may recognize him. I know Carlos had recognized him. Yeah. He said he was in 28 Days Later.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And also Gone in 60 Seconds. He was the villain in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh,
That's
really?
right. Yeah, that's where I first remember him from, was from Gone in 60. He's the guy that's like the carpenter, you know? He's all into that.
He's going to play the villain in Thor 2, The Dark World.
Yeah, there you go. See? So, you know. So, and then we jump to Image 2, and then there's that guy.
I hate that guy.
David
Dude,
Tennant.
really?
You hate
so
him?
annoying. Season 2, I don't like the whole season just because I
Oh,
have
really?
to see his
You don't like
ugly-ass
him?
face. Yeah.
I like him. He's
I
actually...
like him as an actor. I
He
think
looks
he's
like
funny,
a
dude.
weasel, man. I just can't stand him. And then he played that character in the Harry Potter series, so...
Yeah, and then
he
he
was
also
ugly
he's in the Fright Night remake too.
Yes,
and he's doing his best Russell Brand impression.
yeah, exactly. And I actually, you know, that's the one thing. I mean, going off of Doctor Who, that movie's very underrated. I thought it was really well done. I just want to say that really quick. We probably don't have time to get into it, but it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen the remake of Fright Night, really well done. But he's in it. So Image 3. We're real quick. I mean, you could show the new Image, but it's okay. But going back to David Tennant, he went from 2005 to 2010. So he was on for that length of time. He was the 10th Doctor. Now,
I guess I know how many seasons I need to skip.
He's like, I just saved 5 years of my life, son.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody, give me feedback. Let me know which episodes are worth watching on that. And,
Your wife is like,
I'll be straight with that. Yeah.
So yeah, and then the one that we just saw right now, Image 3, that one is Matt Smith from 2010 to 2013. So he was the 11th Doctor. What did you say? He was cute?
Yeah.
The little bow tie. So yeah, so now he is gone, and we have brought up the new Doctor, the 12th Doctor for Image 4 is Peter, and I'm gonna pronounce his last name wrong. Capedil, I don't know. I'm always bad at pronouncing names. So so that's the new Doctor. That guy, he was, if you recently saw, he was in, put it in Image 5. He was recently in World War Z, and that's who he was listed under. That's his character, because the organization he worked for was what was it called? I was looking up. It's Christ, I can't remember what World Health Organization. So was this a hint to all the fans, like, hey, that, you know, this movie came out before, and now he's a Doctor Who, and there's who he played in World War Z. It was pretty interesting, but right now, like, you know, enough of what I have to say. What about like the Whovians out there? And episode 12, we had a guest come in, and if you go back to listen to episode 12, she was a huge Star Wars fan and Disney fan, but she was also a Whovian. She's a huge Whovian fan. So I wanted to know, what do people think of those who are Whovians, what their thoughts on of the new Doctor. So on the phone right now, on line 1, we have Bree Ulrich. So if you show Image 6, so hello, Bree, are you on? Hello? It's not picking up. Hello?
Hello?
Bray.
Hello?
Dang it. How do I do this? Why isn't it not working? Sir?
Hello?
What happened? Is she there? Hello?
She hung up.
She's there. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Bree?
Alright. This is live, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know, sorry, this is live. Hello?
It looks like he was in the episode.
Well, the guy's
in
just
Doctor Who already.
What? Yeah, he was. He was actually in an episode of Doctor Who. Okay, no, line 2. They tell me wrong. Hello?
Line 2.
Bree, hello?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. All right, cool. So I already gave you an introduction. Sorry for all like the little thing here. So all right, you're a Whovian. You're a huge fan of Doctor Who. You watch it, and the big announcement came this weekend. So tell like what are your thoughts behind the choice of this new Doctor, Peter? How do you pronounce his last name?
Capaldi.
Capaldi. There you go. All right. So give us your thoughts on the new Doctor.
Oh, okay. At first, I was not having it at all, and it was kind of for me. I've never been like a Matt Smith fan anyway. I'm like a diehard David Tennant fan.
Right on.
He is my Doctor. Tennant is my Doctor. So once Matt Smith was gone, I was like, yeah. And then they announced Capaldi, and I kind of was like, no.
Have you seen any of his work?
Yes. Actually, just recently saw World War Z, and he was great in it. He's a great actor. And the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, he's going to bring a lot to the table as a Doctor. He's a serious actor. He's always played those roles serious, but he's always, like, sassy serious, which I really appreciate. Because last time we had a sassy Doctor was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Christopher Eccleston was great as a sassy Doctor, and he brought a lot to the table and changed the dynamic from 8. I'm an original Whovian. I've seen, like, all the Doctors.
Oh, really? Well, okay, so you said David Tennant is your favorite. Leschwetz over here says that he hates David Tennant's Doctors. He's going to skip all over that. Is he going to miss out completely if he skips those seasons?
You got to hit me up on some episodes. If you think
watching
the whole thing, then I will, I'll take into
I'll
consideration.
give you a couple key episodes you need to watch.
For sure.
No.
I mean, if you don't watch 10, then you're going to miss, like, the whole 10 Rose romance, and, I mean... Which might be good because after that your heart is fine.
Now, Bree, the thing, like, all right, one of the things is like when I saw the announcement, I figured like they would go, young again, but I obviously you could tell like the guy's much older.
He is
Matt was the youngest Doctor. I think if they were going any younger than Matt, then they'd have had a teenager up there.
Yeah, well, not younger, but just a young guy. Like they went, like how did you care? Do you really care about the age? Like whoever they would have picked, like. In reality, I guess what I'm asking is like, who would you have wanted to see be a Doctor if you actually had a choice? Because I'm assuming you probably did.
I want Ginger. I want a damn Ginger. The poor Doctor wants to be a Ginger so bad. It's really not fair to do this. No, the age doesn't bother me at all. I mean,
and he's a
the first 8 Doctors are older. Yeah.
So
I was just hoping like they would bring a Ginger in finally, and maybe someone like Christopher Eccleston's age. Like an older Doctor for sure. I want an older Doctor. I didn't want another 10, and I didn't want another 11.
Can I ask why you're so like adamant about getting a Ginger as a Doctor?
Okay, if you watch Doctor Who, then you'll understand. Like with each regeneration, he's like, "Am I a Ginger?" And he's like, "He was a poor man. That hair."
Is that because he's soulless or what? Is that
what? No, I don't know. Maybe no. He has 2 hearts. I think that gives him a soul.
Hey man, Ron got the lady, so it's good,
All
All right.
No, I think that they could have played with that more, but I'm happy with Peter, and I know he's going to do a great job. And so those who are fighting it so hard, like they just need to watch his other work. He's a great actor,
yeah, definitely.
And Doctor Who likes to stick with BBC's like main 10 actors, so. I think it'll be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for calling. We're going to be going to break, but thanks for giving us your 2 cents on the new choice and the announcement of the 12th Doctor, Peter I can't even pronounce his name again. All right. Well, thanks for calling, Bree.
No problem, guys.
Bye.
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 Hey, guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and night.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the three guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Bear Pod. And I always get on people whoever always say our thing. They say Brother Bear.
I'm gonna copy you, bro.
Bear Podcast Live. Once again, I am your host, Sanch. As always, I am joined by Lishuetz, Le Carlos, and our special guest,
Derek Murray.
Oh yeah. So right now, sir, you said it was hard for you to jump in on the conversation last segment because you never watched Doctor Who.
Yes.
But right here before we came in, you said you were excited about this. We're going to be talking about the casting of the Batman. Yes. Hollywood Reporter has come out saying that they are in the know, that they have a list of who Warner Brothers is basically looking to cast. So I have the people we're going to discuss. We're going to go over the people and we'll give our thoughts. So let's go into the very first guy, Image 1A. It's Joe Manganiello. See, I told you, I'm horrible at pronouncing last names.
It's really bad.
That guy, he's in Magic Mike. He's currently in True Blood right now. He plays one of the werewolves.
Magic Mike.
1B, if you look at 1B, he's
my attention.
That's it, I'm sold.
He plays Elseed on True Blood. He's a werewolf currently right now. If you're watching the season, he's a huge a-hole at the moment. They're in talks of him. What do you guys think of? Our guests, give us your thoughts. What do you think of their choice?
Here's my thing is I'm not exactly sure which route they're planning to take, and so some of these castings, the range I heard they were trying to go for 40 something.
Yeah, an older Batman, a veteran, basically,
which would be awesome because I really want them to do the Dark Knight Returns storyline.
Yes.
At least somewhat. I got to see those for the first time because my ex brought them over and then she left them at my house. So she's never getting them back ever. Let's say it publicly. She's never getting them back. Yeah. They got lost in the move.
You're gonna get a bunch of callers like, you do it, man. You do that.
But that storyline is just awesome. So for me, and this is just me being a Batman fan, but honestly, if you put Michael Keaton as the Batman in this new one, that would change my life.
Hell yeah. Why don't they do that?
$15 more for the ticket. I don't care. I'll see it in IMAX. That would be awesome.
That is the greatest choice.
Start camping out
he
now.
would be of age of what they're looking for.
He would be
He's
perfect
old,
for that
grizzled,
old, retired, beaten by
tiny,
victory.
though, right? I mean, I know CGI
but
does
with
a lot.
age you
does
start
wonders
shrinking.
now. Yeah, exactly.
He's my favorite Batman though. In all the films,
Mm-hmm.
he's my favorite Batman. Not favorite Bruce Wayne, but absolute favorite Batman.
Yeah, he has one of my favorite scenes from all the Batman movies where he's with the Joker and he goes, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts." I love it. And right there, it's funny because when he yells, I hear, obviously he played, but I hear Beetlejuice right there. When he does he's like, "You want to get nuts?" Yeah. And I was like, And that's a stupid risk on Batman's behalf right there, Bruce Wayne, because what if the Joker just shot him in the face?
True.
Hey, when he killed him, instead he
That wouldn't
risked
be
all-
funny though.
Huh?
He's a Joker, man.
Yeah, he's like, they're not funny. All right, so our Carlos or Edgar, what do you think of that choice of Image 1A? If
I
you
didn't,
just show
I didn't know
Image
who the
1A
hell
again.
that guy was, so I.
Well, I guess from the look, the base
That
of the look.
is
Obviously,
eye
he'll be
candy
clean
right there,
cut.
bro.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
He's delicious.
I mean, it seems like.
Is he 40 though?
Yeah, I don't
doesn't
know.
look
All I
funny.
know is he was in Spider-Man. When I was looking more up, he played, I guess, the bully in Spider-Man 1.
What?
Really?
Yeah. So I guess he's a
Spider-Man
young
1?
guy.
Oh, you know what? I do. It's because he's all tanned out now.
Yeah, he's all tan. He
Yeah.
has a little bit of stubble going on. Yeah, he's in Spider-Man 1 and I think 3 also he comes about. So I was like shocked. I was like, and he looks different. So I don't know how old he is, but body-wise, I don't know. I think he's still too young.
Which what he said, it does seem like Hollywood's now trying to go in for like eye candy on this one. Like how do we get the ladies on this one? He's in True Blood and Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Well, here we
2
go.
in
Image 2A, sir. Play 2A. That's the other one that's in.
Oh, never mind. Forget it.
All right, let's get Schwed's thoughts on
No.
Batman. What do you think, sir?
Him as Batman?
Yeah, he's in the running.
Oh man, dude, just his look alone. He don't even have to say anything. Dude. He's the best Batman ever, dude. Oh, dude, he's drop dead gorgeous. Look at that. Look at those.
Ryan
eyes.
Gosling is like universally accepted on every man crush list. Like every guy just has some. Hey, if you talk to him long enough to be like, all right, Ryan Gosling's cool, dude.
Yeah, right.
He's cool, bro.
No
Have you seen
homo,
this
but
movie,
it is
bro?
good, man. It's good.
I like Drive, man. It's cool.
Exactly. Love Drive. Oh man,
I don't
such a
know.
good
I think
movie.
he's too flimsy for me, dude, to play
Yeah.
Batman.
Flimsy?
Yeah, man. Because all right, look, the one thing that I always envision Batman, like even though I know people are like, oh, Christian Bale, this and that, blah, 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 but like I only
You're threatened by him, man.
no, but think about it.
This
Like
guy's
the way
got
I
your
see it
number.
is the animated series because that was the body of like what you
yeah.
saw Batman. You figure
Yeah.
nice clean cut guy, but upper body like he looked big, and that's why like the
not many
first
guys
guy
like that,
like the
though.
Joe Montiliano or whatever, he has the body structure to fit. Ryan Gosling, I mean, come on, Lars and the Real Goat guy, nah. He's too
Whoa, you leave
small,
that
dude.
movie alone.
No, hey, I love that movie, but I don't know, he doesn't fit. He's too young for one.
Yeah.
And also two, like he doesn't look like he would be a Batman.
He doesn't look imposing at all. Like
Exactly.
we even as soon as they put the
totally,
image up,
yeah.
every one of us swooned. So I don't want to. I don't want to swoon for Batman. You know
Well,
what
as
I
a
mean?
Bruce
Like,
Wayne, yeah, but
Yeah,
as a
under
Bruce
the
Wayne,
counter,
yeah,
no.
but not as an older generation type. Like I don't care what age Ryan Gosling. He still looks 18. Like so,
totally.
Yeah,
I don't want to
exactly.
see him
He's still
as.
drop dead
He's still a
gorgeous.
titan in our hearts. That's what he is.
Yeah, just always remember.
It's just I feel like putting Ryan Gosling in there is just an excuse for Hollywood to try to sell more tickets.
Yeah, get the
'Cause
ladies
now you've
in
got
there.
Henry Cavill and Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
which is just now
Forget
the
it.
ladies have taken over our precious superheroes.
Yeah,
They're gonna
man.
be in the theater.
Yeah, it'd be the tsunami all over again, dude. All right, so let's show the next guy, Image 3A. His name is Richard Armtree. That guy, he was recently in The Hobbit. He plays Thorin. He was in The Hobbit. So if you show Image 3B, he was in The Hobbit. So he's currently right now, and he's obviously filming. Yeah, there's that guy.
That guy sucked.
If I don't know. To me, again, if you show Image 3A, go back to that one. To me, like the look, like he doesn't come off like a Bruce Wayne, a Batman to me. Like just something about him. He seems too, I don't know,
Like a
more like
douchebag?
maybe like some other villain or something. But no,
Yeah.
He does kind of have like a little
Yeah.
Bale in him in a way. I kind of
Yeah, he does, huh?
Yeah, he has
Like
like,
he's
a
got
little
a lot of money and a lot of power.
I guess,
Look-
but
look- look at
I don't
those
know.
eyes.
I disagree on the guy. You know, so
I know what you're thinking though, because you're looking for like that
the fit.
like, and especially if you've watched The Dark Knight Returns and that animated series, like that Batman, like I get it, he's a cartoon, but like he's an old man
huge,
that
though.
used to like be fit, like
That
you can
dude's
see it.
massive,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
So
See, and
so
another
big.
thing too, when he knows what's up, he's been around. He it's like he's gone through hell.
yeah, none of
But
these guys
it
look
doesn't-
haggard at all.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. You know, so that's the thing. Like, if that's the road they're going, they have like that's why Gosling, no way in hell.
Yeah.
If they were just restarting everything, like, hey, all right, then it would whatever, it would make sense. But the one you want to see, it's like you want to see that there's experience in his eyes. You want to see that he's been out there, and more so too, he has to look, like you said, imposing to Superman. Because he's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they're going, and they're saying they're taking from the Dark Knight, not the Dark Knight. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he's coming in because he wants to. He probably sees Superman as a threat. Maybe
wasn't that the whole thing that what was it like last week where Zach was like gonna meet with Frank Miller himself?
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't really, because if you remember the spirit.
Oh, was that horrible?
All right, well, let's check out image 4. This guy, he is Max Martini. I think. Yeah, Martini. He was recently in Pacific Rim. He played a small scene. I don't want to say because it would give us a little spoiler. He was also on Hawaiian 5-0, Castle, and Revenge.
Cheap.
That guy, I don't know. I guess, harking back ginger-wise, nah. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, there's Hollywood. They can dye his hair. They can shave him. But I think he's too white, like in the sense of like, again, he looks too. I mean, yeah, makeup again, but I feel like he's just the way I see him, regardless of all the makeup, he's just too bright. It's like there's no, experience. Like I don't know. I don't see it for that guy.
Well, he's been the first one I've seen where I'm like, that guy. They can make that guy look like he's been through something. You know what I mean? Like,
It doesn't look like he has like a bruise on his face already.
Yeah,
so.
and that's a headshot. So
it's a permanent bruise.
I don't know.
He tattooed that on.
The next one, I'm like so against. It's 5A. The next one is Matthew Goody.
Nope.
That's like the same as like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Like
He's
this
too
guy.
good for this
all right, I
role.
forgot to give you guys the age. This guy currently he's 35. He's 35. Wow. The guy we just saw is 43. The one before that was 41. Ryan Gosling is just
any age.
Yeah,
Immortal.
And then I don't have the other age. Yeah.
How do you?
He's the real Ra's
How
al
do you count
Ghul.
years? How do you
see-
count years in like God terms?
See, if we show image 5B, you've recently seen him in another Warner Brothers movie as. Yeah. I
That
can
was
never
him?
I can never pronounce his freaking name. Azamad. I'm always bad at pronouncing. I always give them their own names.
Yeah.
But
That guy was badass.
I just called him
though.
Ozzy when I would read it.
I love
But
that
but yeah,
character.
see, and he's been a part. He's been in a comic book movie. But I still feel like he's too
doesn't-
young. Even though
Yeah.
I know he's 35, he's older.
Right.
Still,
Very
like he
young,
has the
man.
young features. And the last one that I'm about to show, this is actually my choice, and he's in the top contender. And when you
his
see him,
choice.
you're probably gonna agree with me because I feel like he would play a perfect
see, bro.
Batman.
What, he's just gonna
Mr.
punch
Brandon
you?
himself, 6A, Josh Brolin.
Down. So down.
Hell yeah!
So
I
down.
tell you, perfect. He would be the perfect.
He's
Perfect,
He's
dude.
got the perfect
He
bone
has that
structure
face
for Batman.
He does though.
And I think
That is
it's
just
well
so wide right there.
He's it's well deserved because he plays he's a certain character in a certain movie that maybe some of you
He's
have grown
legit,
up and
too.
loved.
Legit.
6B,
Oh, there we go.
Brandon from
Yeah.
the Goonies. Yeah.
No, I think he would probably be perfect.
Perfect.
He's a guy that looks like
Yeah.
he's aged. He looks like he's been through some stuff. If you've watched the animated series,
great actor.
Batman always has like that square
Yeah.
jaw,
Yes,
and that's what he's
Yeah,
got.
if you go back to 6A, let's look at 6A for a little bit. Yeah,
Oh,
if
that's
you,
some
I mean,
sexy ass
seriously, imagine
bones right
that's
there.
Bruce Wayne
Damn
right there.
thing.
Like just that image alone. Like I honestly,
Oh, I'm
see
so
him.
down. I want that to happen now.
The one thing, actually, you know what? We're gonna be going to break right now, so we'll continue talking about this because there's some info I want to give about why there's a possibility he might do the movie.
Oh
So
man, you're just.
Well, when we come back,
Totally
ladies
just
and gentlemen.
mentioned
So
this,
stick
man.
around. We'll talk more Batman on the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
Rolling.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
Theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concept, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69 Guys. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
You have entered the Twilight Zone. Just kidding. It's only Rat Radio Network.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Out of all of them, he knows how to take down every single member of the
Yeah, you see it in Injustice. Did you ever play Injustice? Gods Among Us?
I haven't had the opportunity.
You're missing out, dude.
I know, I am.
It's the best game ever.
Seriously, I mean,
it's so good.
I love DC versus Mortal Kombat. Like, did you play that?
Yeah.
And
I
I seriously, the graphics was really great, and I love the whole storyline. How like you could choose either Mortal Kombat or DC, and you go down that line, and it was like freaking fun, you know. But that was like the one thing that's awesome because Batman. He's set, regardless of who it is, especially the Justice League, he's set to go down and beat, everybody.
The game is exactly like that, though. It's Batman, really? Things get out of control, and then Batman's whole goal is to get everything under control.
Oh, really?
Enact these contingency plans to control a rogue Superman, and it's one of the best games I've ever played.
Wow. Okay, I gotta GameFly that thing, man. Wow. All right, wait, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
This segment's brought to you by Gamefly, by the way.
Yes, we're looking for sponsors. All right, well, let's continue our talk.
Call us at 1-800.
Yeah. So let's go back to Josh Brolin. Now, I know the one thing about him, I had mentioned something that there might be an issue with Josh Brolin being the Batman if we show image just 6A just for a good 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, sexy.
The thing about this guy is that, we all agree. Great look. All I read online, everybody agreed having this guy. Oh, he would fit a perfect Batman. Look at that. The chin all kind of just like almost squared off. Like he just looks like you punch him in the face and he'll like, what? Seriously? And he'll punch you right back.
That's
like,
correct.
But the thing is that my understanding is he just recently went through a horrible divorce with Diane Lane.
Oh.
Diane Lane played Martha Kent in Man of Steel. So how is that going to pull off with both of them on the same set?
They do that on Dexter. Come on.
Well, that is true. But
they do.
Yeah, that is true.
Then they just wrote in hatred into the season.
Let them hate each other. And I guarantee you, when she cries or she has hate towards Dexter,
it's like all real.
It's real, yeah. I swear. I pictured that too.
Cut a long time ago. You could stop crying.
Yeah.
You guys should stop arguing now. Stop fighting.
Who cares? Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
I know. Just keep rolling.
We'll edit this later.
Yeah, but like, but the thing is, those are two completely different people. Maybe they were able to be professional. Will they be professional here? Who knows? I mean, we don't know. I mean,
for our sakes,
I'm hoping. Yeah, hope so. For our sakes, I'm hoping Josh Brolin.
Well, and I hope because her role is pretty small too, so maybe they could like film on opposite days. So like whenever because I don't think there'd ever be a reason for Batman or Bruce Wayne to like meet Superman's mom if they don't want them to. You know what I mean?
Sure. But what about a table read? Because there's a table read where everybody's there and they're reading. Yeah. So I wonder how they would pull that off. Or she'll be like
here and he sits way over here.
But I guarantee you, if she's like, all right, don't hire. All right, walk. They'll be like, bye, bye. I swear they do that. I mean, look at
do it through Skype, man.
Freaking what's her name? Sad Turtle, Maggie Gyllenhaal, dude. You know, and the other one, you know, they were easy to switch them off. You know,
I didn't like that actually, but
you like Katie Holmes? We talked about that. Yeah, you said you liked Katie Holmes when that Maggie.
I just don't like it when they switch it off.
Oh, you don't like it when they.
I didn't like Maggie.
Yeah, I didn't like
Maggie.
Me either.
I thought she was
like
awful.
Her. Yeah.
That's bad when Katie Holmes is a better actress than you.
Well, for me, acting wise, it was the look. I just felt like Bruce Wayne wouldn't go for her. Like,
not at all.
Like you would figure someone
Christian
that's
Bale
like,
wouldn't go for her.
yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know. I disagreed with that. Like for instance, if we go back, Ryan Gosling, like I would see him if they decide to do Green Lantern all over again, or even The Flash.
Put it up, bro. Ryan Gosling, man.
We're asking for Ryan Gosling,
so
please.
Image 2A.
Please give us Ryan
Image
Gosling.
2A.
We need Ryan Gosling right now.
If you could do a split screen with Shwetty and Ryan Gosling.
There he is, dude. Oh, that's just godlike right there, dude.
What if he just played every single character in every movie from now on, dude?
And every show and every commercial?
Yeah, he played Jason Bourne, Indiana Jones, you know, the next Batman and Superman.
He'd sell Colgate.
Superman.
Colgate.
Frosted Flakes.
He played the whole Justice League.
Yeah.
Frosted
You
Flakes.
mentioned this though. He would make a great Flash, actually. Ryan Gosling would make a great Flash.
Exactly.
There you go. We'll get him in the movie for you.
All right.
If the Justice League ever comes to fruition, which I'm convinced it's not, I feel like Justice League and Dr. Dre's Detox will be released on the same day, which is never.
Yeah, right. Date time to be determined.
Yeah, like that. I want it to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Obviously, I want it to happen. Their goal is 2017. You know, but
wow, dude,
no, dude.
We're gonna be dead by then, dude.
On the release date, that's when the world blows up.
Right? Exactly, dude.
That's how I felt years ago when the whole 2012 thing was happening, and I remember when I first found out, you know, all right, you got Dark Knight Rises. I was like, I want to die. I'm like, better let me live just enough to see the movie.
Many good movies.
Yeah, but then I was just like, after seeing that movie, I was like, I wish the world would have ended. Horrible movie.
I totally do that though, dude. I'll scroll through like all the upcoming films and I'm like, I better be alive in 2015. I just got to make it to Avengers 2.
I used to do that, like spend like a good half hour on Yahoo Movies, just keep going through like the years over. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, there's gonna be that this month. Like, yeah, I'll write it all down, and then when I go like as far as where it says nothing's left, I'm like, let me see if I could get that far in.
Yeah, and that's how I felt with 2012. I mean, like I was like, oh man, all these movies are gonna come out and stuff. But like I know if the way they're planned for this movie, I mean, they're already in talks. They're most likely, if their goal is to have it out in 2015.
Well, which one we're talking about now?
Batman and Superman.
Okay.
It's basically Man of Steel 2. And if their plan is to release it in 2015, that means by next year they'll be filming, most likely. You know, they'll be filming the movie next year, going like they're just rushing everything, in which that's bad. Yeah. Like, you know, if you rush a movie, what are the chances it's going to be good?
Yeah. Well, that's what made Marvel so great, is that it was a 5-6 year plan leading up to
the Avengers.
Yeah. Like that's a long time to wait, but the payoff was sweet.
Yeah. And the Avengers 2 comes out 2015.
Yeah.
So many things. The new Star Wars remake, or not remake, but
continuation,
comes out 2015. So many huge geek-filled nonsense is coming out in 2015. It's not nonsense, but you know what I mean. You got Marvel, you got DC, you got Star Wars. You know, like the hell, like
damn, Disney's gonna be making some money.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh dude, that was the biggest score for them.
Yeah, bring some our way, you guys.
Yeah,
dude.
Come on, Brothers Bear sponsor right here. Come on, we talk Mickey Mouse. Our show is based off of a Disney cartoon. Come on.
Fuck you guys.
No podcast free.
Oh boy. That's how I imagine Mickey, behind the scenes and stuff.
I'm pretty
South
sure
Park
he
did a
is.
great version of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
a good
yeah.
episode.
That's a great episode.
They nailed it, man.
We just lost
they
Disney
did.
right now. It's a
Yeah,
sponsor.
They're like,
yeah, right. They're laughing.
Yeah.
they were about to put the pen down. They're like, oh, never mind.
Siding with those bastards, Matt and Trey.
And they're those people, but they're dirty bastards, dude. But they gotta be all clean cut, Yeah, look at all
That's
the
a lot of pressure, though, if you think about it. Like,
Well, that's like making it in the big time, though. You
No,
gotta,
no,
you
no.
gotta understand that, especially with all the.
I like how you get all serious.
That's the biz, bro.
wait, let me defend him.
Yeah, but he got all like, the business. It was like Shweddy disappeared and it was like, my name is Edgar and I just want to say.
He takes out a book, just starts reading from it.
The law, take out like 20 books. This is the law, folks.
The
That's all
Disney
I
law.
All right, sir. Well, you say you guys have a podcast. What is it called again, sir?
It's called Jack of All Nerds. You can
Jack of All Nerds.
Find us on Facebook. You just type in Jack of All Nerds. Like our page. We'll run podcasts every week, and then we run contests so you can win like DVDs and cool shirts and stuff like that. So yeah, you run all jackofallnerds.com. So
right on. Yeah, all the fans right now be like, hey, they give away stuff. These guys don't screw this.
Seriously. We gotta start doing that.
Yeah, we will. I got an idea.
I'll give away ideas. That's a good one.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
unique.
We'll give a handshake and a hug.
McDonald's toys.
Yeah, a picture of a 4x10, whatever.
Of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Of me holding Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Me holding a photo of Ryan Gosling.
Photoshop.
He wouldn't come near me.
You ever seen that video of Ryan Gosling, like where they're putting like a spoon to his face of food and
he doesn't want to eat his cereal?
You ever seen that, Schwitz? Oh, you got during the break. We'll show you right now. So all right. So what do you guys normally talk about? I mean, it's basically what we're discussing now. I mean,
we just we pick one random nerd topic, and then 9 times out of 10 we dig into anything that's like kind of related to that genre.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll do Batman, and then we'll just talk everything we possibly want to about Batman. Or like I was saying before, we did classic video games on the last one, and we did everything up till PlayStation and before, and just anything we could remember. We talked about my Game Gear, which I loved. Talked about Duck Hunt, Mario, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much all we do, and then whoever wants to come down and talk nerd stuff, that's
Right
pretty
on.
much it.
That's cool.
You stole our show.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with you?
I feel like really bad plugging it so much too, because I'm like, yeah, man, I run my own podcast. It's pretty sweet.
Like, I know you guys do your own, but ours is better. It's more formatted.
I know you guys got cool microphones, but
Next week, all you guys are gonna be sitting here like, wait, we have Mondays.
We're all gone. We're like, bye. Yeah, I know with us, it's like we would sometimes try to stick to one topic, but we go all
so
over
hard,
the place.
dude.
We're
It's so
spider
hard.
web, and that's what we like. We're like, oh, who cares? Wherever it goes, you know. We're actually staying on topic today, oddly enough. But I mean, it's just like it's a fun thing just to be talking about what you grew up on, what you love, and more so now that everybody loves it. Everybody's so into it. Yeah, you got them fake posers like those girls that go to Target and buy a stupid band shirt. They're not into that Star Wars shirt. They have no clue.
They have
dude.
no idea.
But then you got the real people.
Jar Jar who?
That's my favorite character. I like her.
She's got the plush doll and everything.
A little
Lisa,
pull
like
string
you.
and everything.
Me so fluffy.
Something, I don't know.
Oh, those are the worst movies ever made.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, they were so horrible.
Star Wars is the worst series ever. How about I say that
Oh.
to you guys right now?
All right, well, we got to go to break, so we'll be right back with Carlos's movie review.
Kermit the Frog here. You're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live, and they'll be right back. Yay!
Hey guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and night.
Theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69-THE-3-GUYS.
It's not the three guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concept, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live. That's my new saying, too. I'm going to put it on a shirt. Be about it, bro. Be about it, bro.
Oh my God, we're on! Oh my God. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to tell you guys. My bad.
You punk.
Back on, bros.
It's like, what, they don't do this on your podcast. You're on check and online, huh? Not like us.
Well, we just, in my defense, we just do it in my apartment. So it's just two dudes sitting on a couch talking into one microphone. Mm-hmm. So it's not nearly as cool as it sounds.
That's how it was for
us. Yeah, that's how we started, man. We're there in my kitchen.
You're on your way, man. You got to work hard like us. Or not try like us. I forgot which one it was that we did that got us here. On my part, it's not try. Be about it, bro. Be about it,
bro. All right, so now it's the moment to, well, Lechuetz will be getting the song ready to cue it up.
Let's see if we can do this.
Oh, what,
so
man?
We'll
you guys didn't tell me anything about this.
Yeah, I said before, when we come back, we'll be doing Carlos's... I froze! Dang it.
All right, do a song for me, Shwadi.
Forget it. So this is Carlos's movie review.
All right, so yeah, I forgot when I saw this movie, but I saw the to-do list last weekend. And for the first time in a long time, I actually did not... I got bored halfway in.
Oh, wow.
Aubrey Plaza didn't melt your heart.
No, see, that's the thing. I love her to death. Like, even like from way... When Parks and Rec came out, I got into it because of Aziz before, like, his, like, breakout when he got more big and everything, because I have been following him since Human Giant, as we talked about earlier in this episode.
Yep.
And then when Aubrey came out, I was like, ooh, who's this pretty little girl? You know, her
it's all nasty. Who's this little girl? Here we go. We go boing over here.
But
I love that finally I said something and you guys got it.
I love it.
No whistle from last week.
The whistle?
We all had jokes that bombed last week.
I know. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't, man. They went well. Our fans loved them. They said, hey, that's funny.
Well, not to the sound booth guys.
Yeah, I know.
They gave us the whistle 3 times. Not that whistle. The other one.
Oh, the cricket sound.
Man. No. It was like when we said something stupid and the joke didn't work.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I totally forgot about last week.
The joke was that bad that you didn't pay
attention. Just use every sound effect you can use right now, man.
Every whistle.
We'll just use the whole.
No, but going back on the movie, yeah, I didn't know. I was kind of the whole time I was trying to figure out because I didn't really watch like interviews of when the timing of the movie took place because that was the thing. I kind of was trying to figure out when the movie took place, but right in the beginning it just boom slaps on 1993. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's an early 90s movie.
Oh, okay, no wonder. I mean, when you watch it, it kind of does look like
it looked like either that or it's just like a small town kind of city. That's why it looked like it took place like in the olden days, you know. But yeah, it was just
olden days of '93.
But I mean,
oh, that hurts.
And it's funny because it harkens back where we talked about with Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
But one thing I didn't like about the movie is that when it came to like early 90s references, it wasn't properly, like I felt like it was just like they threw it at you just to get like a quick laugh. Like I felt like some of the laughs in there were just not well written. Like they were just trying to get you for a quick, like I remember at one point they mentioned Home Improvement, like just really quick.
Oh, really?
And it was just like, I felt like that they just threw
references.
references.
Weird now then.
They threw like little references to be like, oh, I remember that, and that was it. Like I mean, there was humor in the movie, but at the same time, like there was moments. Like I was telling Santos, I ended up coming up with like an idea in my head for a script that had nothing to do with the movie. Like if that's all kind of like I kept going on and off with the movie, that I would lose interest here and there, but I was watching it, you know. And the movie wasn't really bad. It was enjoyable. I liked it for what it was, but for it to supposedly be like the next like big like dark comedy or as like, because I know they did do some like dirty kind of scenes in the movie.
Wait, dark comedy?
Not dark comedy.
Like dorky dark comedy, man. Right?
No,
like
it's not. I think you're talking about it's just like the, you know, it's supposed to be like watching, you know, Animal House and like, you know, Nerds or something like that. That type of comedy he's referring to. Adult comedy, basically. It's like the teen comedy, American Pie and all that. That's what you're referencing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because that's the way they were promoting it. It was supposed to be one of those movies.
That's very unattractive.
But the thing too, like the cast in the movie was like really good, but just it still felt like there was a lot missing to the movie that I couldn't even put like my hand like anything on there. Like what could have worked? Because like Donald Glover's in the movie, and I was like, oh, don't worry. As soon as he came out, I got all excited for him. And then even with them being there, like the whole mystery team cast is in there basically, and then they come out like quick, but they don't really do anything. So that's why like
it was just wasted space and then like the opportunity was missed right there.
So that's why I mean you see like a bunch of like UCB people and then but like everybody everyone that's like from the NBC studios basically, anyone that's like that grew out from 30 Rock, because that originally Audrey before she got into Parks there's an episode she was an actual
an intern,
worker,
right? She was like one of a page.
There we go. But yeah, I mean that was the only thing. Like it's enjoyable, but I feel like this movie is just one that like when it comes out, just wait for it to.
How's I think her name is Ali Shawkat, the Fiona. She plays Fiona. She's the one that's in Arrested Development. She plays Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
How was she in the movie? She plays Aubrey Plaza's friend.
Her friends, the character, like her friends in the movie, really. I mean, their characters were fun. Like I really liked them every time they came in. Like every time they had a comment or anything like that. I felt like when they got brought into it, because it's like they weren't really there, but whenever they got brought into the movie for like their lines and
you say Broughton.
Let me talk. Whatever. When you text or you damn, no, I'm
it's
not
called text. Who cares? You can mess up. No. Anyways, go on.
Leave me alone. No, but anytime they came in, I felt it was like okay. Like their parts were well written. Like their humor that brought up to the screen, I always enjoyed.
The one thing that when I started looking up this film, when you told me what the film is, and then, you know, I always do create the logo and everything, that it was supposed to come out last year on Valentine's Day.
That was another thing. This movie got pushed back, I think, twice or a couple of
because I remember seeing the trailer for this long ago. And if it was supposed to come out last year on Valentine's Day, like, what happened?
I don't remember if it was the last movie awards. There was an award. Which one was it where Will Ferrell had that speech at one of the movie awards?
It was this year.
It
came out earlier this year. Yeah, she went up there and she had like something on her.
Yeah, that's what she had. She was supporting the to-do list, and then she went up there trying to do like her own Kanye moment.
Yeah.
That's what she was supposed to do, but then that pretty much bombed right away. But no one knew what she was even trying to throw out there, like what movie.
Yeah.
And then that's why even like that didn't really help out the movie. I mean, there was a lot that you could tell that there was like bad signs going into
Well, it
you know?
doesn't-
I don't really
necess-
like that homegirl either, though. She's
You
not
don't
that
like her?
funny. She's
Like,
not that.
you think she's
proper.
like a B?
She's like a like a C. D. What are you talking about? Like grade?
No, not grade wise. Like I usually
Like
instead of
breast
saying
size, bro?
bitch, I say B.
Oh.
Like it's just cleaner to be like, oh, she's such a B. You know,
I'm like she's like a C cup maybe.
Well,
I can't stand her. Her humor, her dullness. I get what she's doing.
Like she's
but
just mean
She
or
just
what?
constantly
I don't-
does that.
Oh, see, I agree. The
There goes
fans agree.
Shreddy's defending another person. First Disney.
I think it takes a certain type of role for that to work. Like if you ever like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, like her character in that movie
That was good.
fits
Perfect.
that type of
Yeah.
personality,
Totally.
and like she shines in that movie, even just in those small little parts that she has.
Yeah.
because she's great.
And that was the thing too, like that. I mean, in a way, she's really typecasted on how she acts and
Yeah.
everything. So this
Michael
kind of
Cera.
broke out her
Yeah.
character. So that's why I think for me that I was trying to push that, like put that underneath me because I know like I want to see her like that. And there was kind of little moments where she was like that, but she was more bossy, perky, and everything else that wasn't really what we're used to seeing her. And I think that kind of hurt her for people that do love her.
She don't have it.
Did you ever see Safety Not Guaranteed?
That I have that queued up. but
She is great in that one. That is like the first time I've ever been like, okay, this chick, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Because she's got a little bit of that sass from Scott Pilgrim, but it's like the first time she ever softens up a little bit,
Yeah.
but never really loses that quirk. She's like very enjoyable in this movie.
Like I picture her being like that all the time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what she's known for. Even when she gets interviewed for like Conan or Jimmy or
Yeah,
anything like
that's
that.
that's maybe how she really is. Well, I mean, real quick, we'll continue talking about it. But what's your rating? What do you give the to-do list?
It was like a 2.5 for me.
Ouch.
2.5 mics.
Awful. Oh yeah.
That usually when it's below 3 mics, that's when it becomes.
That means I'm not gonna be watching this.
You're like it's not gonna be on the queue.
Well, right when you started with Aubrey Plaza, it was pretty much over with me.
You're like I'm done.
I've been playing Tetris for the last 10 minutes. I don't know.
Exactly.
And the thing is like just because a film gets pushed, doesn't or gets shelved in a sense, doesn't always necessarily means it's a bad sign. I mean, look at World War Z. It was a huge hit, and that got pushed back a lot. They had issues, reshoots. Another film that was a massive success that was on a shelf for I believe it was 2 years, 1 or 2 years. I believe it is 2 years. Was Bill and Ted's Excellent Journey. 2 years.
Really?
They had completed filming, sat on the shelf for 2 years. They decided to release it and ended up being a massive hit.
Wow.
So that's why not always, that doesn't always mean it's a bad sign. It's just sometimes maybe the studios don't know how to really promote it. And they're like, I don't know what the hell would do with this. Let's just release. And they release it, small release. Then it gets on video and people are like, oh, we love it. And then the studio's like, Christ, we just made a mistake. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Bogus Journey, bros.
But yeah, I mean, on a final note, it's not like a horrible movie. It's enjoyable to watch, but
yeah. Does she get? Oh, I can't say if she gets laid because that's like the spoiler of the movie.
can't say
But
that.
isn't it R-rated? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it R-rated? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, but you were trying to explain earlier the whole dark comedy aspect in which you said it wrong. But does it actually have that? Like you're watching those old R-rated, teen comedies. Like
That's
there
what
is
it
nudity,
does.
all that, where it's like no reason, but they put it.
It does
like
touch
Fast
on
Times
that.
and all
like
that.
it does have that little heart from like the classics. But I think that's as far as it goes. Like it just like I said, there's something missing that I couldn't really.
Well, no. I meant does it their nudity like
No,
those
no, there
movies?
wasn't.
That's what I'm asking. Is it like
I'm trying to see some tits, bro.
no, the closest thing you see like side boob action. With
Really?
her.
So they don't. Okay,
That's it.
So why make it R-rated? It's just the like because that was the thing about the time.
cursing.
Like those times like when they had the hardcore R-rated movies, stuff like that. One of the greatest they consider is like Animal House, even though it takes place in college and stuff. Or we're going to be going to break, but yeah. All right. Well, that's the review of Carlos's review of the to-do list. We'll be coming back with Shweddy's song of the week.
This is the Brothers Bear podcast live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
The theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69-THE-3-GUYS.
It's not the three guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
You have entered the Twilight Zone. Just kidding. It's only Rat Radio Network.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
And many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's the portion of our show where we focus strictly on music, the music segment, as they say. So let's get into it. Let's Schwetz with Schwetty's Song of the Week.
It's time for Schwetty's Song of the Week.
You got a song?
All right, hey, I made a new thing for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm not waiting for you anymore.
I'm shocked. No, I wasn't waiting for me. I was saying George.
Oh.
But I don't know what happened to George. He's still working for us. No worries.
George then.
He's been busy. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That was the thing.
It's all good.
But no, if you have one, bring it. Why didn't you bring it?
Well, it's not finished yet.
Oh. Well, for now we'll use Kiss. I'm actually gonna put Kiss. Shwetty loves Kiss.
You still got to color it in with crayons.
Yeah. Hey, you should just dress me up as Kiss and then take a picture and say Song of the Week. I think that'll work.
Yeah, there you
I think
go.
his new one is just a picture of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
With musical notes coming out.
It's a bunch of his heads all over and it just says Song of the Week.
Oh man. Do you mind if I take that idea? I love that one. That's great, dude. That's awesome.
Put his head all over, dude.
Yeah, totally on everything.
You should be like an image of you DJing, and there's like a bunch of Ryan Gosling in a room.
And like the turntables are his head.
Yeah. Yeah, the videos just have everybody take their heads off and put Ryan Gosling's face on it.
Yes,
dude.
It's like the Daft Punk video.
That Daft Punk? Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just have Ryan Gosling's head like on everybody.
Yeah, dude. Or like that scene from freaking Being John Malkovich. Remember where it's all, that's how it is. That's what he sees every day. Right now it's Ryan Gosling that he's talking to everywhere, dude.
I am Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
Inside.
You.
All right, this week's Song of the Week, I chose this group that just came out, and they're brand new, and I don't really know too much about them. As usual. It's a group called Aluna George by two people. One name's Aluna and the other name is George. Oh, there it is. I was trying to find out where it was. Aluna Francis on vocals and George Reed, who does the production. He, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a group called Purity Ring.
Yeah, I have.
All right, yeah, it's along the same lines. It's a female vocalist and a producer who does all the beats. pretty close to that. I think this group right here is a little more R&B style. Very poppy. It's all electronica. All the beats are just beautiful. Oh,
she's pretty.
Yeah,
and
I'm kind of on board already, and I haven't heard a single sound. So.
Yeah. They came out with a new album just recently. I'm not too sure, like what.
Is it within the lines of like kind of like a Crystal Castles in a way?
No, nothing like that. It's more R&B.
Oh, okay.
A lot more R&B. Even the beats are a little slower, but the change up, the sequences, the production is really, really well. It reminds me a lot of Purity Ring. That's why I mentioned that one, because it's just two people. One person does the music, the other one does the singing. Except this homegirl sings real beautiful. I love her.
How did you find
her sound? They came out with some new singles before they dropped this album out last year. Some really good songs. I'm trying to find out which ones.
That didn't really answer the question. How did you find them?
Through the internet, or I don't know, magazine, web.
You
websites.
just come in like whatever you're like you mentioned before. Someone posted a video on there. You're the only guy that would click and watch whatever.
Yeah, I really love music, man.
Yeah.
Look, man gets his face split in half. Oh, I gotta watch this shit.
And that's this guy right here. So yeah, I mean that's probably what it did.
How does music come into your life? Like when you get all these bands.
Through lists on festivals that come out recently. Through end of year lists. Critically acclaimed stuff. Anything that's critically acclaimed that I find out about, I usually give it a shot because they're usually right. As far as
because you're that guy. Like most people,
sounds.
they would say like, "Hey, check out this band. Check out this. If you like this artist, check out this artist." And most people are like, they just usually don't.
Yeah.
But you're the one that like, nah, I'm gonna give him a shot. And chances are, you end up finding all this stuff.
I feel like I don't want to miss out on anything.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like if you notice, for like those that have been watching, every song of the week is not like mainstream bands. Like they're not like they're artists that you're finding and we're just trying to push them out there. It's not like, oh, who's gonna be song of the week this week? Muse or something like that. Like whatever, like some band that's out there. I don't know. I can't think.
Some Justin Bieber's.
I can't think of whatever the hell's popular right now. Whatever's on K-Rock. Like you're not doing that. You're like finding the artist and being like, hey, they need some more credibility. I mean, like showing
freshness,
out there because they're
man.
good.
I love freshness.
We just lost K-Rock as a sponsor.
Because once K-Rock gets a hold of it, it's done. I don't like the song anymore.
Really?
Because what'll happen is sometimes I'll catch like a piece of a song on K-Rock and I'm like, I haven't heard that before, and I'll find it myself. I'll play it out myself, so that K-Rock and 98.7 and all the alternative stations, like, they don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, and there's some good musicians that are out there, and unfortunately, radio stations like those guys ruin it for them. Like Mumford and Sons is one. I'm like, wow, dude, you guys blew up so big. I mean, they deserve it for sure.
Yeah,
they're
good
amazing
musicians. Live.
Yeah, they're awesome.
My God, they're so good live.
But man, they've been played out everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Same with like Florence and the Machine.
Florence and the Machine, Imagine Dragons.
Well, that happened too with the Lumineers. That song, just that one single that they had.
Stupid Hey Ho song.
Yeah, that song just got played out by every station.
I'm so over them.
What's that one band where the guy? It's like it says. I think it says "Sail." It goes.
I
hate that damn song.
Every time it's like.
I think I've heard that song 8 times on the way here.
That's why I don't listen to the radio. There's a good radio station out around this neighborhood. If you're from around this neighborhood, it's based in Claremont. It's 88.7. They play a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of random stuff too. This morning I heard the audio for the Sword in the Stone, Disney Sword in the Stone. So
no way, really?
Yeah, they just played it out, and
that's awesome.
I saw this scene. I listened to the scene where Merlin fights the witch. In her house, and they turn into all these characters and stuff. And they use the
Sword in the Stone.
The Sword in the Stone. And
okay.
They use the actual voice actors from the movie too to do the audio. So it must have been on vinyl.
Oh,
or
it's
something.
Claremont College radio station, KSPC.
There you go.
Right on. At first, I didn't know what the hell he was writing me. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. KSPC? You mean KFC, right? I want some chicken.
They play good stuff, though. They play, never heard one song twice there, and I've been listening to it for a good while. Even though I listen to my own stuff, whenever I'm like trying to look for something on my iPhone when I'm driving to work and the radio's on. Sometimes I'm like, hey, they're playing some pretty good stuff. So I just drop.
I mean, there was one station that I did like a lot, and that was when Indie was around back then, before they got rid of it.
Indie 101, right? Something like that, right?
But that one was repetitive too.
No, but it was still a good station.
Yeah, it was
though.
a good station.
And then when they were ones that do like free shows everywhere, because I saw a couple of free shows off of them.
Yeah.
Out in the Hammer Museum. So.
And what I liked about them is like they would have bands on there that usually like K-Rock would never have, you know. That's the one thing. Like I remember I would watch and I'm like, oh, such and such band's gonna be on here and like they're gonna be performing live. Like, oh, K-Rock never did that. Like, what the hell? K-Rock only cares. Obviously, it's not really
Money's
like.
Yeah, and then thanks to them, I mean, because they would list like they would always talk about like the free shows at Amoeba that I wouldn't even like. Oh, they're gonna play there at Amoeba. I'm gonna go, and it was all because of that.
Oh, I know. Man, some guy played there recently, and I wanted to check him out. David Lynch.
David Lynch? Wow.
Have you heard any of his music?
Yes, I have. You actually like it?
Man.
There's some of the stuff that is actually I like it. It's weird. It's I enjoy it. There is some I'm like, all right, but there is some.
The way he plays his blues is just perfect. It fits him.
His voice,
well,
dude.
His voice. And he uses the recorder. Yeah. He came out with a new album too this year. I don't know if you heard. Yeah,
just not too long. I think
What about Rick Moranis' album that just dropped?
Yeah,
recently?
My Mother's Brisket.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Rick Moranis. He was like his third or fourth album.
Get out, dude.
Yeah.
No way.
And he sings on it. It's like,
yeah, he hasn't done movies, but he's singing.
Yeah.
What? How have I missed this?
Yeah. iTunes, look it up on iTunes. It's on
What
there.
is going on?
Like Rick Moranis, My Mother's Brisket, I believe.
Oh, I knew I was missing something from my life.
Freaking Little Giants.
Real quick, just to get back to it, the song of the week. The song I'm gonna pick, it's off their new record. Like I said, it just came out.
Okay.
Real good tunes. 19 tracks in all in that thing.
Mhm.
Their debut albums, good stuff. The song I'm picking is called "Your Drums, Your Love."
Your Drums, Your Love. Awesome.
So
all right,
enjoy it.
so
Facebook, check out Facebook.
Yes.
Gonna post it.
Like always, at the end of the episode, we post this episode. Yeah, you're watching it live, but if you want to go back or you miss it, we have it on podcast form. We load it on iTunes. Search the Brothers Bear Podcast. And if you wait for the last, right when the show's over, Song of the Week is always played at that point. So you want to hear and find new artists. And if you ever have any like artists that you're like, hey, you want Shweddy to check out, because this guy's the music guy. He'll listen to everything. Email us, comment, post it, Instagram it, because LeShuet's over here. I guarantee you, he'll listen to it.
I have no time.
I want to hear that the artist that you're talking about, where they had like from Sword in the Stone, where they're fighting, because it really reminds me of what DJ Pogo, the guy who like gets all this audio usually from Disney films, and he has this cool music. I don't know if you've heard him, but he's
he
does that.
We were
great.
this close to seeing him, this close.
Yeah,
and then he got banned from the U.S. for 10 years.
Shut up for what?
It was something within like papers to come into the States. Like it's something he didn't do correctly, and then
so you got
dirty,
banned.
That's gay.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Tired
but
of
I don't
Obama,
know.
man.
All right, so we're going to be getting close to going out. So once again, do you want to plug everything, sir, that you had?
Oh, my God. I don't know why that was so funny. Guys, add me on Facebook, Derek Murray. Follow Jack of All Nerds on Twitter. Add us on Facebook. Follow Silly Ass Podcast. Like us on Facebook. Any like comedy shows or anything like that, all of that'll be posted there. So if you want to check me out, see me do some stand up, come on out to any of those shows you see posted on there.
Hey yo.
Yeah, awesome. And then Carlos, you want to promote anything that
I
you
got
got coming
nothing,
up? You don't have anything at the end of the month?
Oh wait,
you
no.
have
Well,
it guaranteed.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be at the M Bar this Thursday. I forgot.
There we go.
But
M-Bar.
still, let's talk about
And then also the next It's Comedy and Joy is gonna be happening on the 30th. What is it? Yeah, the last Friday of this month, and this time you're gonna be doing it, right?
Yeah, I'll be doing it this week.
You dodged it this week?
No, it's just a lot of stuff was going on, so it was kind of hard, so I wasn't set. Plus, I have
That sounds like a
midterms
dodge.
this week, so.
Dodge it.
No, I just wasn't ready. That's it. No dodge. I'm doing it this week, though.
Dodge.
But yeah, we're going to be going. All right. And as the great Brandon Walsh once said, going back to Josh Brolin, is I'm going to hit you so hard when you wake up, your clothes will be out of style. That's another episode in the bag.
Bye. Kermit the Frog here. You're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. And we'll be right back. Yay!
News in America. This just in.